Now to the latest on the Uvalde school shooting investigation and the most detailed account yet of the police response.
Yeah, a new report is actually releasing information about key failures, including, quote, egregiously poor decision-making during the massacre that happened on May 24th at that elementary school. This morning, we're seeing more on how police responded second by second. Obviously, they've been heavily criticized for taking too long to go inside. And we have some newly released body camera footage that shows exactly what happened when officers arrived at the scene. The victims' families were briefed on the report. The video also, before that information was publicly released. But now their grief is mixed with more anger and a search for answers and accountability. Brooke Schaefer, one of the first reporters on the scene following that shooting, and she has more for us right now live. Brooke.
Yeah, hey, Adrienne, good morning. The police response in Uvalde, Texas has been heavily criticized for weeks. This morning, a new report formally pointing out what it calls multiple systemic failures by authorities. As you mentioned, we also have our first look at the body camera video from that day. We do want to warn you, it may be difficult to watch.
He's sitting in the classroom. He got me, right?
This morning, newly released body camera footage giving us another look at the police response in Uvalde, Texas.
He's in the class.
The dramatic video shows officers running into Robb Elementary School after the first gunshots.
Cover me, cover me. Cover me.
The body camera video was released Sunday.
Go, run over there.
Along with official surveillance video from inside the school and a preliminary report from the Texas House Committee on its investigation into the shooting.
If there's only one thing that I can tell you is there were multiple systemic failures.
The three-person bipartisan committee met with more than 35 witnesses and reviewed crime scene photos and 911 calls. The report describes an overall lackadaisical approach by law enforcement and says the 376 officers who responded to the elementary school didn't set up a command post and, quote, failed to prioritize saving the lives of innocent victims over their own safety.
The officers who knew or should have known that this was an active shooter situation by their training experience should have done more. And certainly with the chaos, people should have asked, why is there not an incident commander? Why there's not an overall commander outside the building helping try to organize that?
The committee pointing out their job was to find facts. The question now, who knew what and when?
It's okay, baby, it's okay.
The mayor of Uvalde releasing his own statement, saying the chief of police for Uvalde on the day of the shooting has now been placed on administrative leave and said Uvalde will now be conducting an internal investigation regarding the police department's actions, policies, and procedures.
And guys, the report also pointed out some other failures, like an issue with locking the classroom door. Apparently, there was never a work order placed to repair that lock. We also learned a little bit more about the shooter as well. According to this report, the class he walked into was his former fourth grade classroom. Oh. Adrienne?
You know, you think about why in the world he would target a particular classroom over the others. It makes at least some sense, Brooke, though there's really nothing that can make sense of so much hatred and evil. Thank you, Brooke.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.